Here to talk about the Wyze Cordless Stick Vacuum. We've had one at our house for over a year and a half now. I'm gonna walk you through all the different features, what look for, how to use it, how to clean it, etc. Tell you what I think of it, and let's get started. Let's start with some of the features and the details of this vacuum. So it comes up to my waist here if we look down, and we can see that it comes up right about here to my belly button. So it's a fairly tall stick vacuum. The reason it's called a stick vacuum is because it's very lightweight and it resembles basically a vacuum on a stick. The vacuuming component is all up top, whereas the bottom is literally just the mechanism to pick up the dirt. Let's zoom in here a little bit. The handle, where you would turn it on and off, is right here. Very easy to turn on and off. You've got this thing that we'll get to here in a second for cleaning. And then you've got this guy here that also aids you in cleaning. You're gonna plug it in to charge right here. And it has a cord that comes out and plugs into the wall. What's nice is that this vacuum has several areas you can disconnect it. One little tip, I thought for the longest time that it would disconnect here. And so I would yank at this thing forever. It actually disconnects up top. So it's a little counterintuitive in my opinion. So we can take this part off and just use this. I don't know maybe why you would do that, but as we make our way down the unit, you can do it here as well. This is really nice if you need to maybe clean your curtains or the ceiling corners. You can use this to do that. So making our way all the way down, the vacuum has two wheels here, a flexible turning head, vacuum head as it were. And then let me go ahead and turn this around. Once we get in here, it does have a brush roller that is designed to pick up stuff off of the ground. It's as we'll see, at the highest setting, it actually does a pretty darn good job. The battery amount remaining displays there for you whenever you turn on the vacuum. There are 3 settings in terms of power. Medium, you can kick it up to turbo, which is high intensity, and then down to eco. It defaults to medium when you turn it on. I typically keep it there except for those hard to reach places or if I'm cleaning some really thick carpet or something. All right, let's go ahead and take it for a spin here. Overall, this vacuum from Wyze is really good. It's very powerful. It's very strong. I like the 3 suction powers. I typically use it in the middle mode, the medium mode, to vacuum the house. And then when I need something that is either a little stronger and more dug in, or I need to go through a thicker carpet, I'll upgrade to the turbo setting. That does go through the battery pretty quickly. But most of what I'm using this for is very thin carpet and hardwood floor or tile, as you're seeing here. And for that, the battery does last for quite a while. We can get multiple passes through our large 2,500 square foot home. A downside, it's pretty plastic feeling. Nothing is yet to break. Had it for a year and a half or so, but it does feel pretty plasticky. And so, so there's that for it, but it hasn't broken yet. And it feels pretty solidly made. But I did want to share that. All around, for what you're paying, this isn't a Dyson, right? Like this isn't one of the $600, $800, $900 Dyson models, but you're getting something that's reasonably close in terms of a comparable cordless stick vacuum, high in convenience for a great price. My kids can use it. My young kids are able to use it because it's so lightweight and they're able to help out. So we like it quite a bit. Suits our needs. If we have a really deep spill or we got a really deep clean or vacuum some super thick carpets, we'll get out our larger canister vacuum. But for everyday use, for day-to-day cleaning up and keeping the house tidy, this is our go-to and has been for several years now.